smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand on time.
Tries from 10. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. James, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 24 points for LeBron.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Jackson. He feeds it to Drummond. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Now here's Shumpert. Defense is right there. Misses from close range. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Arthur. And another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
They get it back. Outside Irving. Inside, here's Shumpert. And it's sent back by Drummond. Jackson against Thompson. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Drummond to the inside. Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. And Thompson sends it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
No good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Caldwell Pope.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And, you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
He was all alone on that one.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Down low, here's Drummond, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
That's good.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Pistons trail by 7. It is now to Arthur. Inside, puts up the baby hook. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Here's Irving, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Irving double team. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love, no good. Pistons trail by 5. Got a piece of it. Here's LeBron. That falls. Great assist by Love. 26 points for LeBron.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Jackson against Irving. Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket for Morris.
Seems to me as though they've kicked it into another gear here. I love the way they're moving the ball around now. Everybody's touching it, and everybody's ready to pass and catch and shoot.
Jackson against Irving. Jackson drives in. Goes back up. Arthur. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That's on LeBron James.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Just an amazing game for Smith. He has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far.
They've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Here's Irving, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Here's Thompson, LeBron outside. Here's Smith. Offensive rebound. Irving from long range. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
And a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And Morris drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
LeBron is doubled. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's James. Arthur grabs the board. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're losing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make a mistake when they do that. Go for the steal. See if you can force a mistake. And then see what happens after that.
This is a big possession.
You've got to play smart down the stretch.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Smith. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And here's Morris for 3. No good.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now. Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, what is it like knowing that regardless of what happens with this team, any failure rests on your shoulders?
Well, I just go out and just do what I've been taught, and that's to play at a high level and have fun with it. And at the end of the day, I won't regret anything. If I know I played hard and I gave it my all, I won't regret anything, no matter the outcome. And, that's where I've been this whole season.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. But first, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Bottom line, a must-win game. Home floor, he was the man. Love the intensity and the toughness he showed. When your back is against the wall and you come through on a night like tonight, these are the performances that you are measured by.
And that's a wrap for Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson, happy to be here alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It is Game 6, folks, and a place in the NBA Finals may be earned.
Winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burke's on the sideline as well. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Detroit Pistons. You take a look at the Pistons. With their hometown fans cheering them on, they'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
And the fans will play a role tonight, guys. You can tell that already. I mean, they're determined to help this team close it out. They're treating this game like it's a Game 7, like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, and even though it's technically not a do-or-die situation, they got to treat it that way. Because if you go on the road for Game 7, that is not the inviting scenario you want. So very tough to win a deciding game under those circumstances on the road.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's the bucket. Good. Morris has got his first bucket of the night.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Again, the Pistons score.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Smith, and it's sent back by Drummond. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Now here's Jackson. to the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Love. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. LeBron's got his first basket. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Jackson with the block. Morris outside. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Morris has got 6 points. Irving against Jackson. A nice shot by Irving.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy. Guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Jackson against Irving. The drive by Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope, and a big-time jam right there.
I mean, you're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went on to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
Yeah, ain't no reason to be passive now. You have got to go in attack mode.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shooting free throws.
The free throw drops for Arthur. Second free throw, no good. Cavaliers trailing. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
He said, make no mistake, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close out this series here at home, or we'll put ourselves in a tough position. Winning a deciding game on the road will be no piece of cake. The rest of the series should be interesting, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
He's checked in for Detroit. Harris comes in for Marcus Morris. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mon Shumpert has come in for Smith. Jackson kicks to Drummond. No luck, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Johnson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams, he's checked in for Cleveland. Pistons have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Johnson, the pass to B. In a foul on the shot, he'll go to the stripe for 2. That's called on Channing Frye. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the 1st. Anderson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. He hits the second from the line. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls. And both free throws good for James. The Pistons trail it. Outside Jackson. Harris a screen on Shumpert. The drive by Jackson. And the rebound goes to Anderson.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Left side, Harris. Another shot. To the paint, Marjanovic. Great D that time from LeBron.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Tipped away and stolen by James. Ball going up court and finished off by Shumpert.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime.
Now here's Jackson. There's the feed to Harris. Detroit, no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Shumpert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here. Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Williams. Here's Anderson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Pistons making a change here. Baines is checked in. Pistons trail by 7. Feeds it to Harris. He kicks to Baines. Back to Harris. 9 feet out. No luck. James with some nice D.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's Anderson. And here's Fry from the arc. No good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And that one's good. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Nato. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in. And as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James, with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. Darrell Arthur, he's checked in for Detroit.
Listen, back on the floor.
To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Arthur's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Pass to Morris. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Smith for 3. Morris with the rebound. The Pistons shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. From downtown, no good. Good D by Thompson. And a wide open look for Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Kyrie Irving. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Arthur, lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Pistons lead by 1.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Morris. And Detroit again with the bucket.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now, here's Thompson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. From deep three-point range, no luck. And Detroit the other way now. Caldwell Pope dishes to Arthur. Here's Morris. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Morris playing well. He has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Detroit making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Smith kicks to Love. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shumpert's got 9.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Caldwell Pope passes to Morris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Love. Out to Morris. Wide open. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pistons?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half. And they've gotten some blocks as well.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Tobias Harris is checked in for Darrell Arthur. And then for Cleveland, Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Williams in for Shumpert. The drive by Jackson. And that one's good. Drummond.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Smith kicks to Williams. Jackson with it. He's got 7. Dishes it to Drummond. Out to the right wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Love grabs the board.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Love, no luck. Pistons leading by 5. The drive by Jackson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Irving misses. The Pistons shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Smith on the wing, covered by Morris. Williams can't hit. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry, and you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
For the Pistons, B's checked in for Andre Drummond. Aaron Baines comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Johnson in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And then for Cleveland, Chris Anderson is checked in for Love. And James subbed in for Irving. Now here's LeBron. After the miss from Stanley Johnson. The drive by James. Nobody near Williams. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now just a 1-point Piston lead. There's a screen. Here's Jackson. Feeds to Baines. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. Jackson kicks to Harris. And it's blocked. It's LeBron with the drive. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Now here is Harris. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Williams. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Just a great job of attacking.
As soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Williams cannot hit. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, for the second half, how do you make sure you handle the pressure with the season on the line?
Well, there's nothing to handle. I mean, for us, it's win or go home. So, you know, I'll plan on playing the whole second half.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. You've been watching the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. For the Cavaliers, this series has been a hard-fought one. Tonight's game, no different. Trailing 3-2, their backs up against the wall, and we'll just have to wait and see if they have what it takes to force a Game 7. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, give them credit for getting out on that fast break. They made a concerted effort to run every time. Not once, not twice, every time, and it paid off in points. I also thought it wore down the defense.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance. To stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Arthur out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Drummond in at the foul. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
He had a nice open look right there. And it's 6 points for J.R. Smith.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And it's Smith penetrating. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Smith hits them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Jackson against Irving. Here's the screen. Drummond dishes to Jackson. Good. Jackson's got 11 points.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night. Jackson against Irving. Drummond. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Love, no luck. The Pistons have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Arthur, no good.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Launches it. LeBron's shot is off. The Pistons trailing. Now Detroit moving it up. That ties the game. Morris has got 16 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Outside Jackson. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. No good from Irving. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
They've had difficulties the way Love has been playing. He's got 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Detroit with the ball. Morris. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. He lobs it up, and LeBron throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Morris with the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Pistons trail by 5. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. He's checked in for the Pistons. Tobias Harris comes in for Morris. A switch here also for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Now here is Harris. And there's the call on James. That's his 1st foul. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Nato. He's guarded by Williams. To the left wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. They grab their own miss. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts. And that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Inside and stolen by Love. And here we go. Shumpert heading to the hoop. Lets the 3 fly. Love with another miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Pistons trail by 5. Nato. There's the dish to Arthur. There's the pick. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. And the foul on Mo Williams. That is his 1st foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Arthur. And it's Johnson in for Caldwell Pope. Anderson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Johnson the screen. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Shumpert. He's got 9. Williams gets the bucket. Harris outside. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent
consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense has better start buckling down and sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Shumpert. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 3. That's good from Harris on the assist by Johnson. 7 points for Tobias Harris.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's incredible.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points. not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And here's Fry for three. Pistons shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? B the pass to Harris. He dishes it to Baines. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. LeBron kicks to Fry. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Nato can't get it to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancer.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 3, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center position.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Drummond. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The shot's good from Smith.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Irving double team and stolen by Drummond. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Morris with the bucket.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Smith. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Drummond dishes to Morris. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 30 points and 8 dimes. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
LeBron James on the wing. Cleveland moving it around. Smith wide open. He fires. No good from the wing. Here's Arthur. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 9th assist in the game now. Nice shot by James. James has got 32 points in the game.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Jackson kicks to Arthur. Wide open. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. James outside. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Well, I like the way he's turned the heat up here in the fourth. I mean, that makes him an 80% shooter so far in the quarter.
Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Another three for Detroit.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Pass to Love. In the corner, Irving with it. Irving double team. Down low and stolen by Drummond. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. No good. Smith with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers are going 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Jackson dishes to Morris. Arthur kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's the screen. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Love with a wide open look. No good from outside. Pistons trailed by 3. Arthur sets the pick for Jackson. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Irving's done. 13 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Jackson kicks to Arthur. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Irving drives in. Kicks it out to James. Smith on the wing. 3-pointer. Count that one. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Jackson passes to B. And the layup falls.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
James kicks to Love. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Arthur. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
And he's, let's face it, hitting everything. A perfect 4 of 4 in the quarter.
Thompson misses.
Those are chances almost all. You can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Over in the corner, Arthur. Here's Morris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Irving up top. Guarded by Jackson. And here's Love from the arc. And that one's good. Love's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Cleveland. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Irving against Jackson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Thompson. Count it!
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on a turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Here's Morris. Detroit.